are driving to town. Now this is the field where they've been digging, the field by the dump.
This is our corner, the Warner Bay Road corner. That's Highway 6 coming down. And we're going to town. And on our corner is the local museum. And it's about 4 miles to town. That may be the house that we live in this winter. Now we approach Tobermory. Here we are in Tobermory, and the neighbors have been asleep, and Mr. Nupp has just woke up. It's a Sunday evening, 6:30, and in September it gets pretty quiet here. We're in front of our new visitor center, which was just developed this year. I can't shoot straight at it in the light, so I'll wait until I get a better angle. Tobermory is a glacial scour, a natural harbor, and there's a large fishing fleet which operates out of the harbor. In the summertime, some of these boats do charters for divers. They're the park boats that Gwenda and I and the kids went out to Flowerpot Island for a weekend and looked after the island on one of those boats there. In the summertime, this place is just a hive of activity. It's so quiet at this time of the year. It's so sudden. It's rather surprising. Here's one of my staff, Marilyn. Just finished work at the visitor center. I got you, Marilyn. Yeah, I'm having fun learning how this thing works. So who have we got here?
Here comes some divers in a Zodiac.
We're going to go for a little bit of a tour.
Right now?
A little while. Here comes a boat into the harbor. A Zodiac, a bunch of divers. Now here's our visitor center. The two national parks. Quite a bit of controversy earlier on in the season. People thought this front was a little bit too gaudy. We did tone it down. We closed just a few minutes ago. have to do a video of the inside. Don't go on the sidewalk, Robbie. Yeah, he's gonna go up into the visitor center. So we're going to walk down to the harbor and have a close look at some of the boats. Particularly the dive boats and the fishing boats. Just such a nice harbor. GS Water Sports takes out divers all the time. You can see in the back of the boat the air tanks and the Lark. This is an old one. These are called turtlebacks because of their enclosed look, shape, suited very much to the cold conditions of fishing on Lake Huron. Most of the boats, the fishing boats, have gone to the turtleback. Here's the Diker Lass. We used this one on the cover of our tabloid this year. I can smell the fish odor coming out of inside. Here, let's have a look in this guy. You see the fish tubs and the nets in the tubs and the overalls, the workspace. And there's W.A. Spears, been taking out divers this year. Oh. Gee, not many boats around right now. Here comes one of the glass bottom boats coming in. That one's called the True North. I went out on it a couple days ago. It goes out to Flower Pot Island. It's an old fishing tug built in 1948. And year I was born, it's 40 years old this year. And goes over to the island about 6 crossings a day. Goes over the Rex one, goes over, and is operated by some people who we may end up renting a house from for the winter. The Campbells, they have a little girl, same age as Margie. They're real nice folks. It docks in right over there. That's its dock, and it'll be swinging around now. It's probably in view. It'll come in almost like it's going to attack the dock. Yeah, oh, there it is over there. That's the True North. Well, so much for that. Another glass bottom boat over there is the Blue Heron, center of the photo. So, yeah, let's have a close look at the True North. Sure, a fun boat to go down on. Glass bottom tug. Got a few people on board tonight, coming back from the island and viewing the wrecks. Hugh and his wife are about the same age as Gwenda and I. They have much of the winter off. Go full tilt in the summertime. I'm going to go up top now, and then I'll give a little more information. I wanted to show the cliff that's along here, made out of good old limestone, forms the Niagara Escarpment, and makes a very wonderful natural harbor here. I'm going to go up these steps here, straight ahead of us. We take tours on this very route. It's very popular. My girls have gone ahead of me. They're not with me right now. There's an interesting article. That is an old hand-forged iron ring they used to tie up sailing vessels when they came into the harbor on the turn of the century or earlier. Flower garden up top. And we come out, and lo and behold, right where the cairn is marks the end of the Bruce Trail. Unfolded in '67 by the Duke of Windsor. And looking along the top side here, I'll give you a little fast scan. And where we're gonna walk. Look what's straight ahead. Big black anchor. In fact, it was off a wreck. Went down on one of our islands before the turn of the century. A ship called the Minch. And it marks the top of the harbor here. We're going to be going right over there. That is where I work. So, here we go. Yes, I work in this old house. We call it the storefront office. We will have new accommodation next year. Oh, who's that? Waiting to see us. Hi, you bumbers. Oh, what do you got a hat? Yeah, that's for sure. You bum. Hi, how are you?
Down.
Well, should we go upstairs and...
Yeah. Margie's still sleeping. We have to move.
Oh, yes. A little nip. Okay. He's walking pretty good. Hello, Rob. We'll go up the hill. There we go. Well, here we are. We're coming into my office. It isn't much. It's an old house that we're using for an office. And I'm parked right here. One of my staff built a model of a flower pot on the island.